Hey guys, hope you're all fine and doing well. In this video, I'm going to talk about the COVID-19 coronavirus. You all guys know that COVID-19 in these days is very active and dangerous. So in this video, I'm going to explain its current outbreak in Pakistan. Before we explain its current outbreak in Pakistan, we must know that what is coronavirus. Okay, so coronaviruses are a group of related RNA viruses that cause diseases in mammals and birds. Okay, we all know that virus either contains DNA or RNA. So basically, coronavirus or the latest COVID-19 contains RNA that causes diseases in mammals and birds. Now, what type of diseases it causes in humans and in birds and in animals? So, in humans, these viruses cause respiratory tract infections that can range from mild to lethal. In chickens or birds, they cause an upper respiratory tract disease, while in animals like cows and pigs, they cause diarrhea. As far as medicine or vaccine is concerned, so there is no yet any vaccine or antiviral drug to prevent or treat the human coronavirus infection. We heard in news that some of the scientists discovered its vaccine but not 100% effective. Actually, and there is an drug or called life-saving drug to treat coronavirus, but it was not 100% effective. Like it was only 10% effective or 20% effective. So we can say that there is no proper medicine of the coronavirus and not an vaccine to treat the coronavirus. Now, if you please see the diagram or the structure of coronavirus, there is a first labeling called spike proteins. These are the thread-like structures. With the help of these structures, the virus stays on the surface of every medium for some time. Okay, there is an interesting characteristic of virus, which is that it is living on a living cell and it is non-living on a non-living cell. But in this case or in this virus, it can stay on a non-living surface with the help of these spike proteins. That is the reason this virus is spreading too quickly. Okay, in the previous viruses or the previous viruses, they don't even spread too much because they were only living in a living cell and they are non-living in non-living cell. Okay, but in this virus, with the help of these spike proteins, it can stay on a surface of every medium. Now, how could you know that you have come in contact with the coronavirus? I mean, what are the symptoms of the coronavirus or the latest COVID-19? Basically, there are three categories of symptoms. First one is most common symptoms, second one is less common symptoms, and the third one is serious symptoms. So the most common symptoms are fever, dry cough, and weakness. Less common symptoms are itches and pains, sore throat, diarrhea, headache, loss of taste or smell, a rash on skin, or discolorization of fingers or toes. The serious symptoms include difficult breathing or shortness of breath, chest pain or pressure, loss of speech or movement. So these are the symptoms of the latest COVID-19. If you find any of these symptoms, so please seek the medical assistant, call the COVID-19 helpline, or visit your nearest doctor. Now, how a coronavirus is tested? There are three different types of tests. Number one is molecular test, number two is antibody test, number three is antigen test. First one is molecular test, also known as diagnostic test and commonly called PCR test. How sample is taken: nasal or throat swab or saliva. Basically, they insert a tube or pipe into your throat via your mouth or nose and take a saliva or mucus sample from there and then test it. How long it takes to get a result: same day or in some areas or some locations up to a week. Is another test needed? No. This test is so accurate that there is no need for any other test. What it shows: diagnosis active coronavirus infection. Basically, this test shows you that you have coronavirus or not. What it can't do: shows if you ever had coronavirus or you were infected with the virus in the past. What it can't show: it does not show you that if you had the coronavirus in the past. It only shows that you have coronavirus positive or negative. Second one is antigen test, also known as rapid diagnostic test. How sample is taken: nasal or throat swab or saliva. Basically, the method of taking sample is similar to that of molecular test. How long it takes to get result: 1 hour or less. Is another test needed? Positive results are more accurate, but negative results may needed to be confirmed with molecular test. That cases which are positive, which means that results are positive, that results are accurate, but the results which are negative, they need to be confirmed with another test, which is the first one test, molecular test. What it shows: diagnosis active coronavirus infection. This test also shows you that if you have coronavirus positive or not. Last one is antibody test, also known as blood test. How sample is taken: finger stick or blood draw. How long it takes to get result: same day or in some locations 1 to 3 days. Is another test needed? Sometimes a second antibody test is needed for accurate results. So the more accurate test was molecular test, and then it was antigen test, but the antibody test is not so accurate. As you can see, second test is also required to be confirmed. What it shows if you have been infected with the coronavirus in the past. This test shows you that if you ever had coronavirus in the past. But the first two tests do not show you that if you have ever had the coronavirus in the past. They only show you that if you have coronavirus positive or negative, but the blood test shows you that if you have coronavirus in the past. So this was the coronavirus. Now I'm going to explain current outbreak in Pakistan. Current outbreak of COVID-19 in Pakistan is under control. Total confirmed cases in Pakistan are 2,77,402. Active cases in Pakistan are 25,347. Total deaths in Pakistan are 5,924. And the total recoveries in Pakistan are 2,46,131. And at the end, I must say that we must pray to Allah Almighty that this epidemic will end soon. May Allah bless us all. So this was all for today's video. I hope you all like the video. Please like, comment and subscribe the channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon. This is Hamza Ali signing off. Allah Hafiz.